Good afternoon, love streamers. This is Louise Eddington. I am your freedom guide, helping you to create a deliriously free life. Well. How are you all? Not that anybody's here yet. There will be soon. What? Hello. Hi, Zen. Yay, I'm not talking to myself. Oh, hi, Beth. Hello. I wonder if anybody... Oh, Arden. Hello. Yay, people are coming on. Oh, so how are you all? I have to tell you a funny story. I'm not going to go into really what makes a planet out of bounds and why Mercury is out of bounds, but I forget to look at when the dates that planets are out of bounds. I really should put them on my calendar, because Mercury went into his shadow on November the 14th, and he goes retrograde on December the 3rd. Hello, Mark. But I kept saying it really feels like Mercury's retrograde already. It really feels like Mercury's retrograde already, and I should know better. Nope. I should have gone and looked. Well, Mercury has been out of bounds since November the 9th, and it is out of bounds until December the 7th. Now, when a planet is out of bounds, they're slightly out of control, really. So things kind of felt retrograde-ish, but not really retrograde-ish, just a little bit crazy, a little bit out of control. And there you go. It's out of bounds. Oh, you Mercury, I love you. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so there you go. That's why I hit a load late yesterday. Yeah, me too. I still feel a little bit down, lower than, but it really is this kind of, I don't know if you've been following my posts, but Ceres is about to, she's a degree from being exactly conjunct with the North Node in Leo now, which is a turning point, okay? She won't be exact for a while. Oh, hang on, I've gone too far. I'm trying to find exactly when she'll be conjunct for us. Okay. She will be conjunct the North Node and opposing. Hi, Yasmin. Down to... You didn't get a job. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I hope a better one is waiting in the wings for you, Diane. I'll send that. When one door closes, another one opens and all that. And, I'm almost 58, and every time in my life that I didn't get something I wanted or I thought I wanted, I usually ended up getting something better. So I'm holding space for that. So anyway, Ceres will be exactly conjunct the North Node on Friday, but really she's conjunct now. Yesterday was the first quarter moon. Thank you, Varney. I mean, it's just experience. That's what's happened in my life. When we were buying our first house, we didn't get the house we really wanted, and then we got a better house, and it just kept happening, all through my life. So I'm hoping that something better is waiting for you, Diane. So anyway, that's a turning point, because anything conjunct the North Node is a turning point, is a pivot point in our direction for where we're going. Hi, Pia. Wow, we're getting lots of people on today. This is really good. Anyway, and Ceres is about living in, it's 17 degrees. Okay. So pretty close to your midheaven. And Ceres is about understanding the natural and deep acceptance of the natural cycles, the natural law of the universe, really, because Ceres does the seasons and the harvest and cycles of grief and celebration, etc. So really this is about finding joy in the natural cycles of life, to my mind. Not that everything is all up and whoop-de-doo all the time, because life just isn't like that, okay? We have times of joy, we have times of sorrow, we have times it just goes up and down in cycles, and that's life, basically. So that's on Friday. The first quarter moon was yesterday, and that's often a crisis point, you know. And today we have the moon still in Pisces, and she's now at 18 degrees, and she is going to go on to square the Mercury-Saturn galactic center conjunction. Yeah, well, yesterday was tough anyway. And to be quite honest, we do have a crazy week ahead. We have the full moon on the 3rd, and we have Jupiter trining Neptune on the same day and Mercury going retrograde on the same day. And the full moon will be aspecting Neptune. So, but what we do have, looking at the positive, apart from getting out of the minutiae of, you know, of everyday life, what we do have here with this connection with the galactic center. And bear in mind, I said that I tend to go by Philip Sedgwick, okay, who said the galactic center is currently at just over 27 degrees of Sagittarius, but some people think it's at 28, 29 degrees. It's a big, big center of our Milky Way. So, you know, I'm going to say it spans the whole of the last 3 degrees of Sagittarius, really. And Saturn is currently sitting on the galactic center and will be for a little while. Mercury is going to be exactly conjunct Saturn in a few hours. I'm just getting you that for you. Exact time. Whoops. Oh, hi, Julie. Hi, Julianne. Anyway, so yeah, so late this evening, or around about midnight, actually, Mercury will exactly join Saturn. So both of them are sitting on the galactic center. Then Saturn is going to be leaving the shadow of his retrograde. Okay, we've got so much happening this week, and I'm going to kind of throw a few things out there and then tell you what I believe it means. Okay, so Saturn actually leaves his retrograde zone on December the 1st. So when's that? Friday. So we have so much big stuff coming up. Now, the galactic center really is a big transmitter of new information. And then Mercury is our communication, how we receive messages and our voice. And then we have the North Node being triggered as well as Mercury kind of being out of bounds and then going retrograde on the 3rd. And then we have a full moon in Mercury ruled Gemini, and a full moon is an opposition. So the moon will be at 11 degrees of Gemini, and the sun will be at 11 degrees of Sagittarius. So, and this will all be aspecting Pisces as well. The full moon will be aspecting Pisces, squaring Neptune in Pisces, adding to the confusion. So what's basically happening, just to sum it all up, is that the cosmos is flooding information into us at such a rate that we will not be able to, we can't rationalize it at the minute. We can't make sense of all this, okay? This is like upgrade, if you like. Psychic information coming in, messages everywhere. I would highly recommend, and one of the people who's taking my class just asked for this, even though it's not basic astrology. I don't mind answering other questions about how to tune into this intuition and raise it up. So one thing I recommend is keep a notebook. Keep a little notebook with you at all times. Yes, a notebook. Take notes, draw things, all the stuff that's coming in. Write it down, draw it, sketch it. Just make a note of it. It helps you process, it helps you remember the volume of this information that's incoming, because it is kind of freaking crazy right now. Okay, it's nuts. There's so much from that galactic center, the transmitter, from the creativity of the Leo North Node, from Neptune in Pisces, which is from the collective unconscious, from the mystery, okay, and from places outside of our mundane reality. There's all this stuff, but none of it is linear, rational, and you can't make sense of it just like that. I was having all these crazy thoughts in the shower this morning, you know, those shower thoughts. I actually have one of those shower pads. A friend of mine bought me one. But this was, I got thinking about my kids, 20, 17, and my nephews, 18, and about their life now, and about how we've set up this life that's just so kind of weird if you think about it, that you have to sit, hi Jackie, you have to sit in these classes to learn all this stuff that somebody says is important, and then go to a job or college and live this life. I'm sorry. But it's changing is what I'm saying. You know, it's not the same as it was. You know, the world is changing. We're having to think outside the box and taking this new information to create a different way, because the systems that we've created that are so-called progress and civilized are all coming down and crashing. So it's time to change. So look for all this information coming in. Look for new ways. For you, Diane, maybe there's some complete other new possibility for you. Ask questions. Say, what am I not seeing here? What truth is there here that I'm not seeing? What else is possible? You know, just keep asking questions and keep opening up the possibilities. Oh, I think it's time for a card. I've talked all day. I had my class again this morning for my astrology students, my level 1, and I'm loving teaching astrology. I'm actually probably going to teach a class to other astrologers now about how to actually create a business using this, you know, marketing your astrology and such like. Okay, I'm going to have to think about that, how to do it. Hello, Rachel. Okay, well, you guys are not going to like the card, but as usual, these cards, you always look beyond the kind of thing to the back to see what's happening, because this is the strife card. Okay, and this is about anxiety and frustration. Okay, and anxiety is an energetic experience caused by holding back. Okay, and this energy can be very anxiety inducing and very frustrating, because, you know, Mercury, when Mercury is acting up, it's because things aren't kind of straightforward. It can make us very anxious and very frustrated. Okay, but this is about having abundant energy but not knowing what to do with that energy. Okay, Because you look at that fire, the energy behind, all right? It's a lot of energy that's being contained and held back, and that produces the anxiety or the state of strife. So this is actually Saturn in Leo, and we have Saturn, that fits you to a T today, yeah. And if you listen to the recording of the rest of it, you'll kind of see what's going on. You know, we have Saturn on the galactic center with Mercury conjunct, bringing in all this new information, and that's the Saturn. And then Leo, the North Node, is being triggered this week too. There's just so much intensity and so much mental activity this week that it is anxiety and frustration producing. So this card, right, is saying don't hold back. It's saying move beyond the leaded consciousness of the grey things here. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. I'm tired. I'm going to have a nap after this. And in fact, I'm going to have a salt bath and a nap because it is exhausting energy at the moment. But we need that time for this incoming information to come in. So I want you to look beyond to the background, the yellow, the energy that wants to be used, but we're trying to contain it and limit it. Okay. And that creates the anxiety. So they're saying there's an opportunity to release the anxiety or frustration that's being experienced. Okay. And by moving towards creative endeavors where you feel you can express yourself fully. Okay. Instead of binding yourself. So this is just saying don't hold back. Okay. Don't connect with spirit. Get that notebook. Take those messages of this download of information that's coming in. You know, draw it like Arden said. Write it. Speak it. Anything. Just like, don't hold it back. Use it to create. Yes. Nature would be great to get in as well, except it's kind of a bit miserable here at the moment. We've got very stormy weather. It's calmed down a bit actually, but it's very grey. I think it's actually rained as well. But you know, I think you get the idea. Just allow that creative side of you to really like unleash, and don't try and hold it back and try and be all grey and got to be this way and got to be sensible. Shite weather here too. Oh, we've had some beautiful weather. It's been amazing, but I think winter's coming back now. Confused and tired, yeah. But really, I would strongly suggest a little journal with you everywhere. Take note. And then you can release them instead of having all this stuff swirling in your head. You can draw them out and write them out and go back to them when you feel a little bit more, when there's less coming in kind of thing. All right. So anyway, my loves, it's been quite the day. So I am going to go and leave you to it and get this shared a little bit. But what a week we have going ahead. And I'm sure I'll have more downloads to share with you as the week goes on with all this crazy energy. But know that Mercury is out of bounds, little bugger. There's me been going, I'm sure feels like Mercury's retrograde already. Well, it wasn't. Anyway, kisses to you guys. Yes, my nice salt bath. And no doubt I'll have to have my notepad there going, oh, God. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.